All credit to the Koreans. Just a moment ago, they were 3 points behind. Now they're a point in front and 2 points from levelling the match. Danes left one to each other there, and from that moment they were always struggling. 2 game points to Lee Jae-jin and Wang Jiman to take us into a decider. They came with a rush. The Danes made a couple of awful misjudgments to open the door, and the Koreans went charging through it. 21-18, the second game to Lee Jae-jin and Wang Jiman. It's 1 game all.
A rush of 6 straight points to close out the game. From 15-18 down, straight through to 21-18. And the Danes were just paralysed by nerves. Awful misjudgments, didn't move, started mishitting shuttles. And now they've got the hard work to do all over again.
Yeah, sport can be cruel. You can be tantalisingly close to victory. Suddenly it's snatched away from you. And at the moment you would have to say the momentum is all with the Koreans. So Porsche and Rasmussen has got to regroup and say, okay, start of the match we'd have taken being 1 game all. There's no reason why we can't lift ourselves again for the 3rd game. But it's going to take an effort, and they need to start this 3rd game well.
A nervous-looking shot too. Rasmussen, having played a good low serve, just sort of held his racket in the air rather than actually trying to play a shot.
Pushes that one long. And all the signs are that the Danes have gone really off the boil.
Making errors like that, he needn't have gone so close to the line. The Koreans were way out of position. All he had to do was hit it somewhere down that right-hand side of the court, and it would have been a winner.
All the momentum, as we suspected, now with Lee Jae-jin and Wang Jiman. And Harish Natu telling the Korean coach, enough. This time they get their judgment right. Porsche. And they made a couple of horrid ones at the end of that second game. Danish fans, some of the Danish team members trying desperately to raise their men. Hear the chants of Denmark.
Well, those intersections in the opening game were absolutely perfect. Now the errors are coming. They're not out of it yet, though. Sadly, I think the signs are ominous as far as the European champions are concerned.
Reminiscent of how things got away from Gail Evans and Nathan Robertson against Korean opponents in the quarterfinals of the mixed. A lot of mistakes on service returns, quick points.
Now the luck with the Koreans as well. It's amazing how the luck always seems to go with you when you're winning.
Yeah, this now is pretty overwhelming, it has to be said, and Porsche and Rasmussen look pale shadows of the pair that won the first game and led 18-15 in the second. Just wide. Now winning the flat fast exchanges as well, and it's a commanding lead of 7 points to Lee Jae-jin and Wang Jiman at 11 points to 4.
I really feel sorry for the Danes in a way, because I think that rather than the Koreans are definitely winning and coming out in this third game particularly strongly and with the right attitude and so on. But when I look back at the second game, I feel that the Danes actually lost it rather than the Koreans came out to win it. And that I always think is a bit of a shame. There's no question that the Koreans deserve to be in front in this deciding game. They've played much better.
Well, good service return this time from Rasmussen. Now they have to put together a run of points. got to be 3 or 4 at least just to get back in the match.
They're just backing off a bit more, aren't they? Instead of moving forward with every shot and every rally, seem to be a bit stationary.
That's better. Driving the shuttle across. But again, the point is, winning 50% of the points is not going to do the job. They have to have a run.
And that certainly won't help their cause. Korean teammates.
Suddenly the face looks drawn of Jonas Rasmussen.
Hwang Ji-man has really struggled with his low serve throughout this match. Well, David, I noticed in the middle of that rally that Ha Tai Kwan actually called out in the middle of the rally. Now, coaching is allowed in between points, but not during points. And I just wonder, well, of course, we don't understand Korean. I hope it was just words of encouragement.
.8:15, final game. Well, it's a start. It's 2 points in a row. The old cliche, a point at a time. You need to make it 3, then 4, then 5.
Yes, and as far as the Danes are concerned, you've got to expect the shuttle to come back every time. Never think that you've made the winner.
Super service return, pushed flat, just inside.